Okay, so we're going to do some very basic animation. We're going to introduce a smooth scroll. This is in a GitHub, and this is pretty lightweight script to animate scrolling. So what that means is we're going to have, if we click on About, it's going to take us to the About section. Let's actually implement that now. So if we go into the About, we want it to scroll to the About section and Skills. And here, we want it to go back up as well. So if we click on the logo, we want it to go back to the intro. So here we put an ID of intro because that is at the top. And then if we go to the About, we just put ID About, and then we got ID Skills. So right now, if I click About, it will take me down to the About section, and if I click Skills, however, we need to actually make this fixed because that's the whole point of scrolling down, so you can access the menu pretty quickly. So we're going to need to make that fixed. Introduce some more utility classes. So what we'll do is we'll then say dot fixed, and that will be position fixed. So if we go back into index, so the header, we want it to be fixed. Okay, if we go back to the top and we want it to be width 100, there we go. Ooh, so that for some reason is right to the edge for some reason. So fixed width 100. Actually, what if we made it sticky? So if we go to here, we go to the header and we just say position sticky, and we say from the top. Yeah, so sticky is another interesting thing to use. And also I think we might need to introduce some box sizing, because box sizing is going a bit funny. So on the star, we just say box sizing border box. Yeah, okay, much better. So now the paddings and margins, they're not playing around with the widths. So that fixed quite a lot there. Okay, so let's use position sticky instead. Sticky, position sticky, and we'll create another class called top 0, top 0. Go back to index, we'll then say sticky and top dash 0. So there we go. However, we need to introduce another one called z index. Okay, so dot z index, actually no, sorry, z dash 1. So z index 1. So z index 1. So that should be above everything. There we go. Nice. Very nice. And actually the text is okay. We can introduce a white background, but you can see it's quite nice, the logo. It overlays some of it. and same with the button as well. Okay, but it's all down to your taste if you actually want it to have a white background. So anyway, so now what we want, if you go to about, it will take you to the about section, skills, DM is back to the intro, but we need to change the padding a bit on there. So if we go to intro, we actually want it to have a margin top. If we go back to skills and we go to DM, no, that didn't work properly. If we go to skills, DM, no, that didn't work. And the reason why, maybe because it needs both of them. Let's see if I'm right. No, I'm probably wrong. Can't have both. We might need to have this on the actual section here. Okay, that looks a bit better. So if I go to skills, DM, no. Still have to kind of scroll. DM. Yeah. If we go to margin, let's check that I've actually got those. Yes, we do. Okay. Yeah, interesting. So if I put margin top, skills, DM, no. Okay, so maybe this is just overkill for now. I'm getting too perfectionist, so we'll just leave it like that for now. So now we want to introduce the smooth scroll. If we go to the script, all we have to do is we get the CDN, get a specific version. So we just copy that and we'll just go to right before the body tag, and then we need to initialize. Actually, we are also going to play around with the speed. So if we go here, and I'm not an expert in JavaScript, by the way, so I can get around it a bit, but here, so if we command save, and then there was one more thing we have to do, which is get the data scroll attribute on all the anchor links. So that'll be this one, the skills and the intro. Okay, so let's see how this does. So we go to about, yo, it's got that really nice smooth scroll. Back to the intro. Ooh, that looks pretty sweet. Skills, nice. DM, okay, that is pretty cool. So that is pretty good. Okay, yeah. So the next one we're going to do is animate on scroll. So you can get a bit insane with this, but we're just going to add it very subtly. We are going to add it to the images. Okay, so if we go here and where's the GitHub? There we are. Let's check it out. So again, what we want to do, we need to get the styles. So after here, paste that in. We also need to get these two. Okay, so we go down to the bottom and we'll just paste that in there. And then how do we use it? We need to then set it on here. So fade in. Okay, so we want, okay, it's very easy to overdo this, but what we're going to do, we're going to only have it fade on the second one. Okay, so the image, let's see, so the second project, we are going to have that fade in, but we want it to say, is there fading up? Well, let's see how fading works. Oh, nice. Okay, so if we scroll down, it fades in. Pretty cool. Okay, that was pretty simple. We want to fade up. Okay, adjust the behavior. Okay, let's just say fade up. Does that work? Fade up. Oh, nice. So you got that nice movement in there now. So if we just apply that to the other ones, so here we go, and then the other image, the about. Ooh, that's not working properly there. Okay, so now you can see the images slightly fading in, and that's pretty awesome. If we go to about, you can see that it's pretty sweet. DM about, yeah, so that image is sliding. Yeah, so it's very subtle, very subtle, but it makes quite a nice touch. So yeah, so that is the simple animation. There's a lot of other things you can do. You can fade in the text if you wanted, but for now I'm just doing the images. So what we'll do, you go to git status again, git, we want to actually go to a new concept. I should probably be naming these concepts, right? So git checkout B, we'll say animation, we'll say smooth scroll and fade in images. Okay, so now we do git add, git commit, and then we'll say smooth scroll and fade in images animation JS. Say JS animation, and there we are. So let's have a quick look again. We go to skills, we go to the about. That is pretty nice. You can see it's just, yeah, the grid, it's all lining up nicely. We got the gap, it's just really nice. We put a system in, that is pretty nice too, the way it's all laying out. About, we go to DM, and then the only thing here was the spacing, but that's still pretty nice. So yeah, I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll work on the next theme next week, and yeah, have a good evening, morning or afternoon, not in that order. Bye.